Hi guys, you're welcome back once again on my channel. So today is another day for another new tutorial, very exciting one at that. So today tutorial, I'll walk you guys through on how you can cut a smoky dress with an asymmetric neckline. Okay, it's a full shoulder. This time around, it's no more. It's not the off shoulder smoky dress. Okay, it's a full shoulder dress, a smoky dress with an asymmetric neckline. Okay, it's going to be fun, going to be very interesting. All right, so now without wasting much of our time, so as you can see on my table here, I have already cut out the amount of fabric I'll be using for this particular tutorial. Okay guys, so now here I will tell you how I got my measurements I have on fold. So if you watch close, I have two of this. I'll be cutting both the back and front together. Okay, remember. So now I've already gotten my full dress length. Okay, I have here my dress length plus my folding allowance. Okay, so now you go ahead and cut out your dress length. So after that, then for you to know the amount of fabric you will be cutting, you place on fold. I your You'll be working with the different part of your measurements. So in this case, it is the hip. So your hip divided by 4 plus extra, maybe you can add 7, 8 inches or 9 thereabout, but I'll be working with 8 inches. Okay, so now there will be no zipper. Okay, so you can see I have two back and front on fold, so there is no zipper for this tutorial. So now, so what I have here, my hip measurement is 44 by yeah, my hip measure is 44 divided by 4. That will give me 11 inches. So I went ahead to add extra 8 inches. So a total of 19 inches is on fold here. So okay, now the next thing I'm going to do, first of all, after getting all these measurements, the first thing I'll go ahead from here, from this here, because I'll be using this as my shoulder line or my starting line. So from here, I'll go ahead and measure 4 inches here. I will be measuring 4 inches from here all the way down. Okay, so I'll go ahead like this. I'll measure my 4 inches, 4 inches. So I'm measuring my 4 inches. Measure it all the way down. I don't know if you guys can see my chalk, or let me use the blue one. Okay, so I'll go ahead and okay, I think the blue chalk will be better. I hope it's visible now. So after marking, see my line, I'll mark the 4 inches. Okay, so after marking it now, I'll go ahead and input my horizontal measurement. So I have my chest line. Okay, first of all, I'll be marking my from here, from this line now. I'll go ahead and measure my shoulder measurement. Shoulder divided by 2 plus sewing allowance. So I have my shoulder measurement 16 divided by 2. That will give us 8. So I'll go ahead and add half an inch, which is 8.5 from this line. So I'm starting right from this line. Okay, so here, so I'll go ahead and this is my shoulder slope, half an inch. I'm using half an inch for my shoulder slope. I'll go ahead and use my armhole line, which I also use 8 inches. So here, I'll go ahead and connect. So after that now, the next thing I'll go ahead and input my shoulder to waist. So you can input your, so I'll be using my shoulder to waist. So my shoulder to waist measurement is 17 inches here. So after that, then my shoulder to hip. So I'll be using 25 for my shoulder to hip. So now the rest is dress length. Okay. So having gotten this now, so from my bust measurement, remember all the markings. I'm starting from this 4 inches line to do all my markings. So now the bust measurement, I have the bust measurement is 40. Okay. So remember, like I said, each measurement I'll be adding extra 8 inches to my measurement. So I already have 4 here. So I'll go ahead and add the remaining 4 here. I don't know if you understand. So here I have it. So having done this now, so like I said, 4 inches line I've marked here. So I'll go ahead, my bust by 4 plus extra 4, making 8 inches I intended to add for the smoking. Okay. So after that now, the next thing is on the waistline. I didn't add shoulder to underbust because my underbust measurement and the waist measurement, they are the same. So that's why I used my shoulder to waist. So my waist measurement, I have the waist measurement of 36. So divide by 4, that is 9. You can see my 9 from this 4 inches line. So I'll go ahead and mark. Then extra 4 inches here. Okay. So this is my hip line. My hip 44 divided by 4 plus extra 4 inches. So this is the measurement I have. So the down part, I would like to shape in the down part. Okay. I want it to be pencil. So now how do I do that? The normal way you shaping it. So I'll be minusing, okay, I'll be using 40 for the down. I'll go ahead and minus extra 4 inches. You can minus 3 from your actual hip measurement. So I'll be minusing 4 inches now. So that means on this down part, I'll go ahead and mark, that is 10. So I'll mark 10 plus extra 4 inches. All right. So I'll go ahead and do that. Okay. So after that, now go ahead and connect. So I'll go ahead and connect the shape that I have like this. Remember, this is a smoky dress. Okay, so I'm done shaping in it. So this is marking. So here now, go ahead and connect. I will connect my armhole. Okay, remember, we're going to still cut the asymmetric neckline. So here, so after that now, we're going to work on the neckline. So from here, I from this part now, go ahead and slant it into this neckline. I'll slant my shoulder slope from here. Okay. Okay, guys. So now for us to work on our neckline, so remember here I have 4 inches already. So you can decide to use 4 inches for the neckline, all right, or you can decide to extend it. So now I'll be adding extra 1 inch or half an inch from my neckline. All right. Remember, this is later on I'm going to cut it in asymmetric form. Okay, I can decide to maintain my 4 inches. So now from here, so the neck depth I'll be working on, for now I'll go ahead and mark 2 inches. Okay, because later on we're going to work on it because of the asymmetric neckline. So I'll maintain my 4 inches by 2 inches, 4 inches neck width, yeah, for against 2 inches for the neck depth. Okay, for now. So I will cut both the back and front together. After we should go ahead and give it, because one part will be asymmetric neckline. All right, so now this is what I have here. The next thing I'll go ahead and cut it out. Go ahead and cut out my shape. Okay, so now I'm done cutting it out. As you can see here, like I said, I maintained the 2 inches neck depth because I'll still go ahead and cut the normal asymmetric neckline. So for us to do that, I'll go ahead and open it up. Okay, so I'll open it up and match them right side facing right side. Okay, remember there's no zipper, so front and back they are all the same. So I'm going to fold it like this, right side facing right side. Okay, so now after that I'll go ahead and arrange it properly and pin. Okay, so now what I'm going to do now for us to get our asymmetric neckline, so I'll be connecting from this end of the neckline. So I'll connect it, but first of all from this here, so you're going to choose one part because this doesn't have front and back, so you can choose actually where it's any side you want the asymmetric to be. So now from here, remember here we slanted by half an inch, so I'm going to minus that half an inch, so I'll go ahead and come down by 5. So I'll mark from here, I'll come down by 5 inches. Okay, so this is my 5 inches because I'm going to have a off shoulder. One side is off shoulder. Okay, off shoulder sleeve will be one part, while the other part will be shoulder. Okay, full shoulder and off shoulder, so making the asymmetric neckline. So now here I go ahead and connect. So I'll connect it from this end here, on one end of the, you can use your French cuff to do this, or you can use your free hand. Right, so I'll just connect it. Remember we minus 2 inches, we use 2 inches, so now I have 5 and a half for the, you can decide to come down if you want it down more. So maybe here I want to use like 6 inches, so I'll go ahead and make a curve all the way to my armhole, the other part of the armhole. Okay, so I hope you guys can see what I did here. So here I want the chalk to be more visible. On this part, you can decide how low you want it. Okay, so here minus my 2 inches, I have 6. So I have 6. By the time I will also fold the neckline, it will also uh, go down in case if you want it to be a little down. But I think this is okay. So because this is going to have one side of shoulder, so that is why. But if you are working, maybe you want no hands, maybe normal asymmetric without any sleeve on the other hand, it means you go ahead and eliminate all these parts. So you are going to connect it like this. So from this armhole, where this armhole ends, okay, so you are going to connect it this way. Have you seen? So you are going to connect it like this, so which means you are trying to eliminate, there will be no sleeve here at all. Okay, but here there will still be sleeve, so that's why I minus 5 inches, okay, from this upper part. So here for the off shoulder I minus 5 inches for that off shoulder, then I make a curve like this. I hope it's clear. So now I'll go ahead and cut. This is what I need. I am not working on this one because there will be sleeve, so I'll go ahead and cut this. Now I'll cut it out. So guys, we are done with the cutting of this. So what I'm going to do right now, for us to start sewing, okay, Okay guys, so this is my elastic thread, okay? Because I here where I am, I was not able to get the matching color of this elastic thread because it's going to be um, inside, so I'll be using black. So this is what I could get. But if you have a matching color of your fabric, go ahead and use it. So by the on top, I'll be using a matching thread, okay, for the upper part. So this is going to be on. I have a video on how you can make a smoky dress. You can check my channel and see, but that one was off shoulder smoky dress. But this is a shoulder smoky as with asymmetric neckline. So it's still the same thing. The only difference is this is the shoulder one and that one is off shoulder. So the same way you go ahead and thread your machine, but I'll be doing bubbling. So I'll go ahead. This one is going to be the underneath it. So this is my bobbin. You go ahead and fold it. You are using hand to bobbin. You don't stretch, okay? You don't stretch it. So you just go ahead and roll it. You keep rolling. Don't stretch. So you roll. This is how to thread it. So you roll. When it's full, then you are going to place into your bobbin case or short case. So like this. So this is how we do it, but this is going to go under the sewing machine. All right, so the top I'm using a matching color thread. Okay, so for us to start, after that, the next thing I'm going to do, go ahead and I'll be leaving half an inch here on this shoulder part for joining, because I'll be using it to join the shoulder. So I will leave half an inch. I will leave about half an inch. So here, my sewing will start on this half an inch line. This is for the shoulder. So, so after which you continue. So you can choose decide how much interval you want. You can make it half an inch, 1 inch, or 0.75, depending on how you want it. Okay. So this is how I will start sewing one after the other. Okay. So this is how I will go ahead and smoke the thread. So let's get let's get to our sewing machine. Okay there, so you can see this is how our smoky dress looks like. So this is the shoulder. You can see how it is. I've sewn this part. So what you're going to do now, if you are so you are going to decide how many inches interval. Okay, so now how do you sew after sewing the first line, first or second line? So what you're going to do, you're going to, after determining your interval, okay, once you are sewing, make sure you open it up. Okay, open it, make sure you open it. Don't, because once you sew the first and second, it's going to be gathered, so don't sew on it. If not, after sewing, it will not be able to stretch. So what you are going to do, once you are sewing, you keep opening it. Make sure you sew on a plain part like this, not on gathers. So when you sew it on this fold, it's not going to be that elastic anymore. So make sure you open it up. Okay, once you are sewing, you are going to open it, and remember we sew on the right side. So you can see my elastic thread is on the wrong part, okay, because I'm using black because I was not able to get the color, the matching color. Okay, but the upper part I'm using a matching thread for the color of fabric I'm working on. So guys, this is how we are going to sew it. So I'm going to do this till I cover the whole of this thread. You can see it's a whole lot of work. After working on the front, I also go ahead and do the same thing at the back. Okay, so after that, I will show us how to cut our sleeve. Already we know how to cut our off shoulder sleeve. Okay, so here will be off shoulder. We're going to attach the off shoulder sleeve on this part, while on the other side is going to be a normal sleeve. Okay guys, so I'll go ahead and finish the whole thing, then after which I will show you guys how to couple it and how to attach your sleeve. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so yeah, welcome back. So now you can see the final look. This is the outcome. I'm done with the smoking, both the front and the back. So this is what I have. You can see how stretchy it is. So now I've gone ahead to join the shoulder. I've joined the shoulder. Remember, it's an asymmetric neckline, which means it's one-sided shoulder, one side shoulder. So this is it. So I've joined the one side shoulder, the half inch I left. So I've used it to join the two, both the front and back. I joined them together. So I went ahead to finish the neckline. I folded it. You can see the upper part is neatly finished. So I went ahead and I folded that. So as you can see here, I have my armhole. So this place I'll be adding my sleeve, my normal sleeve for the shoulder side. Okay. So then the other side as well will be for the off shoulder. So what I'll go ahead and do right now, I'll place them together and I'll go ahead and join them. I'll use 1 inch or half an inch to join the sides together. So I'll join both sides together. Okay, so I'll make sure I pin them together. They are together. Okay, so I'll join them both sides. So this side is for the off shoulder. The off shoulder sleeve will be for this part. So you can see it's an asymmetric. Well, the other part is off shoulder, while the other hand is shoulder, full shoulder sleeve. So here is for the off shoulder. So this is how far I've gone. So I'll go ahead and join the two sides. So after which I'll attach. So this is my sleeve. So I will leave a link on my description box on how I got this sleeve. This is a bone Canadian smoking. I will leave a link on how I got this design. So I'll go ahead and fold the down parts, after which I'll use elastic. I'll be using elastic, half-inch elastic to gather it. So I'll be joining it. So this is for the off shoulder. So this part is for the off shoulder. I'll also join the elastic on the down part. Okay. So you can check my description box so that you'll be able to get the link on how I achieved this bone design Canadian smoking. Okay, so this one is for the off shoulder. So this is the down part. I'll be using overlocking. I'll be using overlocking to finish the down part. So I'll use overlocking. I'll be using a matching thread to do overlocking for the down part. So I'll go ahead and join it. So for this shoulder, I'll also join the sleeves as well. It's also a Canadian smoking, the bone design. So this is what I have. I'll go ahead and join it. Okay guys, so now this is for the normal shoulder. So this is second sleeve. So I'll also do the same thing. So you can see here, while joining it on my armhole, I will go ahead and gather it as well to fit for my armhole. So the down part, I also fold it. I will create a space, a channel for my elastic to pass through. Okay, so I'll go straight to my sewing machine and join it. All right, so this is how far we have come. So this is the end of this tutorial, guys. So this is how I got my smoky dress. If you find this tutorial helpful, please kindly give this video a thumbs up, comment, like and share. Okay, all right guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye, see you in my next video.